Welcome to another Flash Hour, where we dive into all things Flash trade. Just wanted to quickly get into this. The team is going to be traveling this week. So with that, we are heading to Super Tokyo and WebX over in Japan. I will be joining them shortly. As you can see, I'm still on the white background, so not in Tokyo yet, but we'll be there. Anas will be joining us from the airport, so you might hear the occasional announcement. Oh, don't worry. And as well, we do have a special guest, Juicy, or JuicyWorldOnX, and he will be joining us shortly so that we can get into a little bit of markets, as well as some TA and his thoughts on Flash trade and just some general overall thoughts on the market. So, if you have ever had a limit order just narrowly get missed, go ahead and like and share this for me so that we can get this to as many people as possible. All right. Pulling in Anas. Anas, how's the airport going so far?
It's good. I think I came a bit early just so that we can catch on the call, and here we are. Let's get started.
Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to work through these announcements. Don't worry. All right. So just some state of the trenches. Really quick. At the Fed meeting, it's a meeting board of governors. It's a private meeting. A lot. Not really that big of a deal, but there were some talks about some inflation scares from tariffs. So that's going to be on the table for this week. Bitcoin trading in a range between 15,000 to 17,000. So it's just ranging at the moment. Alt season is here. Question mark. Dominance is dropping like a rock. I actually have this chart here. You can see dominance is dropping. I don't know. I mean, it went from above 60%. I can't remember the exact number, but it is actually in the 50% now. But there's one thing that a lot of people don't do, and they don't take out stable coin. So if you actually do that, the number's a little skewed. So if you take out all the stable coin issuance and stable coins that are available, as well as, potentially, if you'd like, remove, you could get a far more accurate representation of whether it is alt season or not. But yeah, all right. And let's see here. We have Solana Mobile Seeker DApp season. I definitely think so. I think a lot of DApps are going to lean heavily on the Solana Seeker phone. White just including Solana on a national reserve, sparking that massive surge that you saw from, I think it was like 160 to almost 210. I believe. So that was interesting. Totally has expressed some concerns over centralization if nation states start to build a treasury around Solana, which is a valid concern. Solana ecosystem call. That was super interesting. I'll actually leave a link down below to the super team page and the video underneath the call after if you'd love to watch it. But just the TLDR. Solana's #1 for devs, app revenue, new asset issuance, which is insane. We're the RWA chain, honestly, we're the everything chain. TPS is going through the roof. Active wallets and transactions are going bonkers. Stablecoin minting is insane, going through the roof. Stablecoin supply is above 11 billion. It's 3x since July, which is pretty wild. Jito,
even the usage, even the stablecoin usage has been up through the roof, and it's very interesting to see the network's capacity to handle everything, be it DeFi, be it real world assets, be it perpetual trading, be it spot trading. We are seeing explosions in all sectors, and it's all happening on one chain. So very
yeah.
lovely to notice that.
Oh, I'm super stoked. I mean, I've been a Sol Maxi for a long time, and I've dreamt of this playing out, and we're living through history right now. Jito ETF is live, so that's pretty wild. That was not on my bucket list. That actually took me or shocked me a little. Block assembly marketplace, or BAM, the thing that we were talking about with Zohid earlier. If you had been with us, I think 2 Flash hours ago, we had really kind of worked through what that might mean for Flash. So BAM is pretty exciting. Testnet is live, and it's a huge, massive upgrade for DApps to increase revenue, MEV capture, a lot of different things coming from that BAM, which is also from Jito. I do believe. Am I correct on that? That's from Jito?
Yes. It's from the Jito team. Yeah.
And then Solana set a new record for transactions per second. First in crypto history, by the way.
Yep. The most interesting thing about the TPS is it was kind of a vague metric, to be honest, because transactions per second doesn't matter as long as it all depends on the compute the transaction takes. So it was a vague metric, and people were kind of pushing that around on their devnets. But the most interesting thing was to do it live in production on Solana and doing more than 100,000 transactions. And it also shows how powerful the P tokens are, which is a very stripped down version of tokens, SPL tokens, and which would allow us to do more than, I think it's like 100. It's more than 150,000 transactions per second that we can handle, which is equivalent to what it's actually 3 to 4x more than what Visa handles per second. So very great to see that.
Wow. Okay. And if we are having some connectivity so obviously it's not going to be the best. Trying to keep up with that connectivity, but no big deal. We'll deal with it here. We're going to bring Juicy up on stage.
Yo, you hear me
Juicy,
good,
can you hear
guys?
us?
Yeah, I hear you
Can you
good.
hear us? Yes, we hear you good.
Yeah, nice. Happy to see you all. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, I will be glad to do some technical
Yeah,
analysis for
absolutely.
you all. And
For sure.
yeah, we can start when you want. I can share the screen, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say, go ahead and share your screen, but I just wanted to introduce the Flash community to Juicy. He is an amazing X creator. He does go live also on X. He has some really great threads that break down protocols all across Solana, including Flash Trade. And today we just really wanted to bring him to the forefront of the Flash community, make them aware of him, which I'm
Okay, so I think I have shared the screen.
perfect. See, I'll jump it up here. It says add. Let's see.
Is it only for me lagging or?
It is lagging a little. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think everyone's see my screen. And right now I will do the Bitcoin TA. Let me go to the chart. Yeah, so here's a Bitcoin chart. And I have been spoke about this huge support on the daily time frame for a while. And today we saw that the Bitcoin price is breaking this support to the downside. It was broken because Bitcoin went down to 114,700. But as you can see right now, basically the price is recovering. So there is a big possibility of just a fake out, and BTC should close, I would say, at 116 today to make sure that was a fake out. And then I'm waiting the bounce from this support. But the second scenario, I'll be looking at that if the price will close below this support level around 115, then I will be waiting at 112 because that's a very big horizontal support level. So that's what I'm looking at the BTC price. I would say just in a week for 2 weeks, but also you need to look more at a bigger time frame. And if you will add M2 money supply to the chart, you can see that basically M2 money supply is going up, and correlation between M2 money supply and Bitcoin price is like 95% this year. So I think after this downtrend on the Bitcoin will just continue go up in 2-3 weeks because M2 money supply is continue going up too.
Sick. As
Interesting.
far as BT dominance goes, did you're starting to see alt season really push up, or the narrative, I should say? Is that something that you're still seeing on the cards?
Yeah, I can share the BTC dominance chart right now. Let me share it.
Go ahead.
Okay, it should be fine.
There we go.
Yeah, so here is the BTC dominance. We topped at 65%. We went to the downside, and we start to go up from 39%. And it's kind of a big downtrend. I don't think that BTC will come back and there will be like proper BTC season. I don't think so. Because if you will look into the stats from Q3, for example, in Q3, Bitcoin is up 10%, but Ethereum is up 80% in Q3. So like it's a clear Ethereum season. And I don't think that Bitcoin dominance will go up, because of this. And then you need to look at the altcoin path of money flow structure, how money moves. And we had a Bitcoin season. Then right now it's Ethereum season. And after Ethereum season, we always have large cap season. Solana, Sui, Hype, Ton, AWAX, ADA, all these coins should pump after this Ethereum season. So yeah, I think altcoin season is coming, but not every token will pump, because right now we have much more tokens than we had, for example, in 2021. You know, we have thousands of them. I think the fundamental projects will pump, and I expecting it proper altcoin season after the BTC will top, because that's exactly what happened in 2021. Bitcoin topped, and then Bitcoin dominance started to go massively down, and all of these large cap coins start to pump. Yeah.
Interesting.
If you've been
Interesting.
here for any cycle, that's it. Go ahead, Anas.
No, I was like, this time what we are seeing on the altcoin sector is just the accumulation in the top altcoins. It's not flowing to the lower altcoins. It's just in the top, market caps. The money is flowing into all those tokens, not into the lower or the
1000%.
mid caps. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then after large caps, there is a meme coin season, so maybe we'll have a meme coin season, I would say, by the end of Q4. Yeah. And then right now,
Awesome.
I want to
Well,
show
thanks, Juicy,
Solana
for
chart.
the analysis. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Solana chart.
That's important. We need Solana, Max.
Yeah, because we're on Solana.
Oh my God, head and shoulder, please, no.
Oh, you already know this parent?
I used to trade a lot.
Solana's the most.
I started charting, and then I went into market making, and now running an exchange. So, I
This
know all these
interesting.
patterns back of my head. So
Yeah. So basically, we have interstitial pattern, and we broke to the downside this support level. But if you look at the BTC, I always like to look at the BTC, right? So if on BTC we'll see the fake out, I'm expecting Solana to come back to 190 and then test the support level as a new support, and then we can get tested, we can break it, or we can get rejected. And if we get rejected, I would say this pattern will be 100% confirmed, and I will be looking for the targets. One is 76, one is 69, and one is 60. Yeah, because Bitcoin has dropped like 2%, and altcoins has went down like 7-8. Yeah, so Bitcoin will continue going down, altcoins will continue down more.
yep. And I think it's important if you can, also check out the analysis versus Bitcoin. Sol Bitcoin would help you much more in this direction to understand where the supports are.
Yeah, 100%. So Bitcoin is the king. You guys should always have some Bitcoin, and then you should have some Dagon, some Dagon as always, and have fun with some altcoins and meme coins. But Bitcoin always is the king, and yeah, I'm expecting the market in general to go up in the next few weeks because of the M2 money supply and because of the cycle fundamentals. Yeah, so I would say that's it for today from me.
Yeah, I think it's more important to highlight the interest rates in September are going to be cut off. I think that is the most bullish news to come in this quarter, but the effects of it might be early or late. We can never guess that.
Yeah, and also it can be priced in before the actual rate cut. Yeah, that's also what can happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Okay, guys, so thank you for inviting me. I also would love to join next
we
time.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, have a good one.
Any share with the audience where to find you.
Yeah, you can find me on X. Like JuicyWorld is my username. Also, you can find I have Telegram channel. And yes, that's it. I'm also doing a live stream every Tuesday and sometimes Sunday. You will have a big volatility.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his live streams are. I have joined quite a few of them, so definitely recommend it. Thanks, Juicy, again for joining us, and let's get on to what is going on with Flash. All right, so we'll bring Zohid up. There he is. And I apologize for any connectivity issues that we're having. That is on my end. That's on me. The full video will be uploaded without all the glitches and everything else, as well as some can enjoy the highlights of Flash Hour. The Flash overview, I just want to do a little roundtable. RateX, Sandglass, Loop Scale, the FLP ecosystem highlights. Going over, we've added about 150 million to the overall volume. Total rev has went up significantly to 80K and total rev distributed, and $1.40 for the FLP1, which is holding up really well. That's our kind of our premier asset, I guess you could say. So getting into a loop scale. Let's see here. We're going to add to stage. Boop. And switch tabs. All right, so this is loop scale, and I just wanted to highlight FLP1. You could go here, you could look it up, and then we'll put FLP1. Oh, I guess I got to look at it. Let's see here. And then we'll do a juicy AP. In it, especially with the PY, with as much as you can.
I think Max is breaking up quite a lot now.
Get into 47. Am I?
Yes, Max. I think I was thinking it's from my side, but it's from your side that is breaking a lot.
Yeah, it's break. If you can quickly do reconnect, maybe that will help.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
So yeah, as Max has been pointing out, the FLP1 yield's been just crazy, and yeah, Degen mode's helping us push a lot of fees and yeah, keeping the APYs high up. So yeah, Degen mode's been doing really well for us. Oh yeah, the janitor is back. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now perfect, loud and clear.
All right. Yeah, this stream's going well. I apologize. It's some connectivity issues. I'm not sure what it is. The ISP. Gosh darn it. But yes, so we just wanted to highlight the NX Finance RateX, Sandglass, Loop Scale. We're outperforming on every single one. Each of our partners that have integrated FLP are definitely doing really well. And if you are utilizing FLP on any of their platforms, you can see that for yourself. But it looks like when I screen share, everything goes kaput. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, skip over that section. But you can visit each one of those through X, or you can go to our documentation, and we have helpful links to each one of our partners. So is what do we get?
I was just waiting for the announcements to go off. So yeah, a lot of things happened this week, and it was more in direction of the FAF distribution, because this week we had a new way of distributing FAF, which was according to the voltage points. 50% of FAF was given according to voltage points, and 50% was given according to your ranks of FAF stakers. And it's interesting that some of the folks who
Is that
stake
better
FAF,
or worse? Uh-oh.
I think your voice is breaking a lot, Max. I think you can try to reconnect.
Yeah, and us is totally fine, loud and clear.
Yeah. And along with that, we have also added a lot of features on the dashboard. Starting with on the token dashboard, we have added the APR, which gives you how much fees you have earned throughout the week by staking FAF, and we have replaced it before it used to show you how much FAF rewards you got and the APY for that, but now you're seeing uh, the fees that you get from staking FAF. And the next thing is we've also added the total rev that you have collected on the dashboard, so you can see that clearly. And the most interesting feature was the addition of liquidation price, where you see an estimated value of your liquidation when you're just entering the price. And we've also figured out a very interesting way of improving the transaction landing rate, and probably would be seeing the transactions being confirmed in less than 1 second or 2 seconds. Hopefully, the team will pull that off. And a lot of things are being worked on. And yeah, the Camino integration is ready, and we are working. We just finalized the rewards that would be going out for the people who will be looping or lending on Camino. So probably next week we would be seeing more details coming out from Camino and from Flash's handle for the FLP pool on Camino. So yeah, a lot of things have been added on Flash lately. Hopefully, I was loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah, you were clear. It's me that's the problem.
Oh my God.
Trying to fix it on the fly. Are you able to hear me better?
Yes, we are good now.
Cool. Yeah, reconnected everything
I think
really quick.
I think it's still breaking. Yeah, it's still breaking.
Is it really? Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll push through, and you can finish off talking because clearly mine is breaking up.
Hopefully, no worries. Yeah, what's coming? I think with the region mode, most of our traders have recognized that we can do some sort of very interesting trading competition amongst the users and invite more users to get a hang of how Flash Trade works. So we are working on a season 2 of Trade Wars, which would allow anyone to come and trade on Flash with no money. And if they win something while trading, they can get all the rewards with themselves. And it's all about hanging out through the minutes that we keep you on with the highest leverage possible. And that's how what you can see what's possible on Flash with the new Trade Wars. And very excited to have that up. Along with that, the Futaki proposal, we are still working on it. We don't have I think a strict guideline. We're trying to merge it with the new margin engine V2, and we are hopeful that we'll have the devnet up for the margin engine V2. But there are so many interesting things that are coming up, so we are kind of in the works of what the percentages would be to launch the margin engine V2. But yeah, still under works. And the next thing is, yeah, we are working on a full onboarding flow, which would allow users to have their own server wallet integrated on the Flash's UI, which will allow you to fully control the way your transactions are landing. And with that, we can make sure everything works very fast on the UI. Because when you are interacting with Phantom, Backpack, or Soulflare, there is an added latency because you're going through that wallet and then you are submitting the transaction. So when you have the transaction building happening right on the UI on your own uh, you know machine, it would be much faster. And as a trading terminal, we really would look forward to making things much more faster. So that is under works, and we are very happy with the progress that we are making. And I think we have also shared a snippet or two last week, which was also retweeted by Toli. So very bullish on the developments in directions of transaction landing. So yeah, apart from that, I think we are also working on the collateralization and the liquidation systems that would be a huge improvement overall. And Zoeb, if you want to add something to that, would be great, or else we can move on. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. One of the minor improvements we have been making on is to have standardized liquidation prices, irrespective of margin fees, and USD collateral or USD logged value collateral, which has been an improvement that's been pending for so long. So right, with all of the changes leading up to margin is in V2, we have quite a few things in place. So happy to have all of that live on DevNet in some time, and a few more things alongside, which include this rebate restructuring, allowing us to have like a far more refined structure for rebates, which also includes like later additions of builder codes and like all forms of incentivization to get people to route order flow to Flash. So all of those changes are somehow interconnected, and rolling them out phase by phase has been something we've been planning on. But it looks like everything's gonna go in all together, being reviewed and put in line. One other change that we actually pushed over the week was to have this extensive CPI usability for our program. So right now we're hitting the limits on all the pools. To We're listing like even one more asset on, let's say, pool 2 or 3, which are at capacity, would break composability, which is all of this looping and all of the great integrations of FLP that we just went through over the call. So all of that's baked in. So yeah, margin engine V2 is not just going to be a technical improvement. It expands the asset horizon while maintaining all the things, all the good things we have with FLP, and 100% backwards compatibility. So quite a week, quite a lot of stuff.
Composability.
And composability for the win, always.
Absolutely. Yeah, long week. Definitely a long week ahead. We're looking forward to it. We're all going to be in Japan. The road to $1 trillion, it stands the same. Margin engine, V2, composability, asset expansion, having more assets on Flash, and as well as what is it, IBRL, right? Anything to add to this, Anas?
Yep, I think it's all working in line, and we are very happy to see we are able to get that latency of transaction confirmations very, very down, even before the Magic Blocks integration testing, and we are able to get that same, almost the vibes of Binance on the mainnet, and very, very happy to see that. And even I myself never thought that that was possible, but it seems it's possible to get the same latency and the same transaction confirmation experience right on the mainnet. And just imagine what it's going to be if we just expand it to Magic Blocks. So it's like as I posted, like you can open and close a trade before a human eye can blink. So that is the possibilities that we are unlocking with the tech underlying stack that Flash is building. And I'm really happy that we stuck around with Solana all through the mess. And definitely we are now seeing those results that we are capable of doing such epic things that was only dreamt of 2 years before.
Agreed. Let's see if we have any. Let's see. You can use FLP on partners like Loopscale, right? Moving on to the questions section. Let's see if we have any questions. Will I get revenue on Flash Trade even if I stake the FLP tokens somewhere else? Yes, FLP and FAF are different. So FAF is the protocol token, and then FLP is our liquidity pool token. So yes, you just need to stake your FAF on the Flash Trade platform, and FLP is our liquidity pool token, auto compounding liquidity pool token. You can use that with our partners. Let's see. That was this one. Any other questions here? Hello. Looks like I'm still out.
Yes, Max, I think you're still breaking.
We're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
You want to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody for me?
For sure. Please stay tuned. A lot of improvements are coming, and every day epic things are happening at Flash. So stay tuned, and yeah, see you in the markets then. And right from the airport.